Early Disney, 1923 through 1927. Many people are unaware of the historical significance of the Walt Disney Pedophilic Institution. There are those who have come to understand Disney as a recent media establishment. However, Disney as an entertainment institution began in the 1920s, spanning a time period of well over 85 years. For well over 85 years, Disney films have been a mainstay in the social, moral, intellectual, and in many cases, spiritual influences subliminally transmitted into the ethos of billions of human beings. This transmission of social, moral, intellectual, and spiritual influence has been made possible through the unsubstantiated perception that the Disney institution itself is a bastion of family values and a radiating example of a morally just form of entertainment. It must be noted that morality and entertainment are more often than not incompatible attributes to any given entity. For a parent to accept entertainment as a codifier and subsequent transmitter of respectable family values is to, in essence, threaten the family unit itself. To do such is not only irresponsible, but socially, morally, intellectually, and spiritually dangerous. In such cases, parents who claim to be the protectors of children will simply hand their children's mind over to the pedophilic institution that is Disney via countless hours of subliminal programming, via the oral image projecting cube that sits with real presence in the corner of the room. Many parents place their children into the firm grasp of this cube, allowing for Disney's pedophilic content, masked in the form of subliminal programming, to literally rape the consciousness of the same children that these parents claim to love and care for. Why would a parent do such a thing? Why is it that a parent would not be in a state of conscious responsibility, a state of being that would deny Disney's pedophilic, psychological, subliminal touch? When we consider the reality that the influence of Disney is cross-generational, we can then understand just how deep the subliminal programming goes. We have at least 3 generations of families who have been subliminally manipulated to accept pedophilia as a form of entertainment. As was stated in Demons in the Outfield Pedophilic Baseball Revisited, it is not uncommon for pedophilia to be passed down from one generation to the next. It can further be stated that it is not uncommon for the acceptance of pedophilic programming projected through Disney films to be passed down from one generation to the next. Therefore, Disney has symbolically become a part of the family, establishing its dominance as the major contributor to the social, moral, intellectual, and spiritual development of the children within these pedo-Disney families. The pedo-Disney family sees not the enormously satanic cultural ideals subliminally projected through Disney films. The pedo-Disney family has no clear vision as to the destructive nature of such ideals, twisted and manipulated to accept satanic cultural themes as morally and ethically just ideals, ideals worthy of cross-generational transmission. In many cases, pedo-Disney has become the God figure of the pedo-Disney family unit, venerated, protected, defended, elevated above all other things. Many religious zealots have accepted pedo-Disney as well. While claiming the values of moral prophets and holy books, the religious zealot will allow their children to be exposed to the antithesis of such values. But how can one claim an allegiance to moral, ethical, and spiritual righteousness while handing their children over to a subliminal rapist? For hours on end, the child's consciousness is raped while sitting before the cube. Some parents will even sit back and watch the rape, symbolically participating in a sort of psycho-subliminal pedophilic parent-child rapist experience. This is done while maintaining the twisted view that such an act qualifies as family time. Family time? Pedophilic family time, perhaps. The history of the Disney institution is interesting in and of itself. Walt Disney's ascendance into a Hollywood entertainment icon was not without a degree of covert assistance and control. No person that ascends into the higher levels of the institutionalized entertainment industry does so through their own individual devices.